I'm saying in a market, in a normal market, we have 3 trends. That is buying trend, selling trend, or consolidating. So buying trend is also called bullish. The word bullish comes from the word bull. That means the horns of a cow, it's upside, straight. So that is a bullish. So like in any normal docket, for example, under the law we have the senior counsel, we have the lawyers, they have their own language. If you come to maybe a journalist, they have their own language, like editor, those things. Yeah, you know. So under trading, we have our own names. Like for example, if it's a buying market, we normally call it bullish, bulls. Like the horns is upside straight. But if it's a selling market, it's bearish. Bearish. It's a bearish. Yeah. If it's a selling market, it's a bearish. By saying bearish, I mean it is selling. I think you're writing down bearish, bullish, something like that. So those definitions. So another trend, number 3, is called consolidating. Consolidating is also called ranging, wavy, choppy. Yeah, it has many names. You know, in field of trading forex, most of people, they complicate these things with a lot of words. In short, you feel like you're already, like you're the only person who doesn't understand this thing. They're trying to make this thing to be very hard for every person, or any of the person. So I've told you we have 3 types of trend. That is a buying market, selling market, or consolidating market. So allow me to give you a practical example of a trend on the market. So from your own knowledge, this is an uptrend. This market went high. Are you seeing this? From this point to this point, it went high. Is it? Yeah, it went high. Is it correct?
It is.
Yeah. Now that it's going up, now you can identify the other point here. It's a selling market. Is it correct?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So another point here is let me pick another point here. Let me choose one. Where can I see it? Here. Is there any trend you can draw here from this point? Let me say from this point to this point. Yeah. So I think that is the basic thing that you need to understand in trading. If you have understand that, now is where the first step begins. That's where now the first step begins. You getting my point? So if you can come back to this downtrend. So if the trend, if you enter a chart and you see something like a consolidating, that market is not good for you to trade. Go and sleep, go and do your own things. Wait the market to break. Either it can break that trend of consolidating, it can go up or down. So wait for that. So it's high time, maybe it's high time for you to understand for you to understand how is the trend going by. So you can draw the rectangle, then you keep on watching how will it break. So it's not an So under the selling market, just like you, like for example, if you are growing from, let me say, 14 years to 20 years, there's a time where you come, maybe if you fall, like let me say, I hope you're a mother. So if your kid, pardon? I'm not. Okay. Okay. So no, I'm trying to say this. So if a minute. I don't know. You know, I'm recording this session, and I don't know if my chats. You know, I'm chatting here with some different. I'm chatting with almost 4 people currently. So I don't know if it will record even the chats. I don't want to do that. So let me use. I was saying, let me just pick an example. For example, you have ever had an experience with a kid. For example, if a kid is growing from one, maybe let me say 4 months to let me say to 2 years, if he or she can fall sick, you will realize that the weight will come down. The weight, like the so starts, but the trend is he's aging, like anakuwa mkubwa. He's getting older, though the weight and everything is I think you understand my point. So under this market, you have identified this point. This market is a selling market or it's a buying market, but you have some sales. Are you seeing? Yeah. So just like even the sound, the sound waves moves like this, like up and down, but it's coming from one point to another. That is, it's coming from north, maybe to south. Yeah. Now, if, for example, you are coming from, maybe let me say from, let me pick from maybe Thika to town, Thika to Nairobi, you have some stops. Even if you are using a car from Thika to town, we have some stages that will light like that. The car will stop. That is if you are using PSV. You know, you cannot move a speed of 80. Let me say like a speed of maybe 160 from Thika to town. There's a time will reduce. There's a time will increase. But you are coming from one point to another. If you are driving from, let me say, point A to point B, there is no way you can drive with just the normal speed. There's a time speed will go down or high, but you are coming from A to B. Are you getting my point? Now, the same point is here. You are coming from point A to point B. Let me advise. You are coming from point A to point B. So that means what? It's A from B, but we have some obstacles there. So those obstacles are called 2 things: retracement and impulse. You're getting? So here we are coming from point A to point B, but we have some impulse. Impulse is towards the trend, not that, towards the trend. But retracement is against the trend. Write down anything that is good for you. Though I'm recording this one, I don't know if it was recording my charts, I'll delete it. So this impulse, retracement. Are you seeing something like that? Yeah, against. Retrace like retracement. In this manner, I can say that yeah. Yeah. Simple like that. Now, if the trend now is it has gained momentum to start selling. That is an impulse. So this is now where it differentiates between a student from Alliance and a student of Shimolateo. You getting my point? So this is how it happens. So if you can see this point, these 2 points, we have impulse, sell, retracement, impulse, retracement, impulse, retracement, impulse, retracement, impulse. So the first thing you need to do in the market is to identify the trend. After identifying the trend, then you look for the impulse and retracement. I hope you're writing your own notes down there. Yeah, I hope you're writing your own notes down there. So after identifying that, now that is a selling trend, you just need to have let me not talk about the structure, because you're a new person. Let me not talk about the structure. So after identifying the trend, identify the impulse and retracement. So in a selling market, or in a buying market, are you seeing something here? Let me show you something. Now if this is a retracement, an impulse, retracement, impulse, retracement, impulse, retracement, impulse, retracement, impulse. Now are you seeing some point here? Like even I can draw this like a staircase here. Let me draw something here. Stairs. Are you seeing something? Like it's moving something. So this is a high and there is some lows here. We have a low. We have certain low here, low point. We have some low point. Are you seeing these points? So these points are called swing points. Just like if you did physics, we have something called that a pendulum. So it normally swings. Pendulum, like it's just like a mason plumb ball. That thing for a masonry. So it swings from that point, like it hits that point, then comes back. It hits that point, then comes back. It's like you are tossing a tennis ball. So if you are tossing a tennis ball, it's coming up to down. But if you toss if you toss a tennis ball, the first move it will go up, down like that, and it goes as it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Are you understanding what I'm trying to explain to you? So generally, for a beginner, what you need to understand is, as a beginner, what you need to understand, if you enter the chart, first thing and first of all, you need to identify the trend. Is the trend buying or selling? After identifying the trend, whether it's buying or selling, then you need to identify the so-called where are the impulse and retracement. And I began by saying this. On a normal market, we have 3 types of trends: a buying trend and a selling trend. Is it correct? Then we have the other trend called consolidation. Here, I have drawn it here before, here, and asked you before, can you tell me, is this trend up or down? You told me that it's not moving any place. So we can't go or we can't buy this market. We can't buy or enter this trade. So it's better you go and have your own time somewhere and wait for this market to either break this point or break it down point or up point. So that's how market is. So after identifying the trend, so now that is a buying trend. So under the buying trend or the selling trend, we have 2 points. We have the impulse and retracement. Just like you're like maybe you're driving from maybe town to your place. There is no way you can drive with a speed of maybe it's 180 from town to home. It will reach a time where you will reduce the speed or you'll increase the speed. Is it correct? Yeah. I don't know if I normally cover all questions, hata mtu anashinda kuuliza swali. Don't know. So ukisha identify the trend is either buying trend or selling trend or consolidating. So if it is a trend, we have two things that will happen between that trend. So either the market is doing some impulse or some retracement. So and the impulse is towards the direction. Retracement is against the direction. Acha nikwambie kitu moja. Kuwa na knowledge. Hata mtu akikuamsha saa 8 usiku, mwambie nifunze trading. Unaweza mfunza within 4 minutes. Na karada kila kitu vinaenda. So what I've taught you here, there is someone amelearn 3 months aelewi kitu. That's the truth of the matter. Hata mimi nimeshtuka kuona hapa anajiita nani? Anajiita Sharon. Ndio tulisumbuana juzi kidogo. Anajiita Sharon. So this girl in the morning pale wa group ameanalyze trade, after analyze trade na akapeana setup, take profit na stop loss. But surprisingly is this girl amekuwa hii trade for only 1 month. You get my point? Now of second year. So my question is, if this girl can take much, najua yuko hapa. Hayuko hajaingia kwa hii ama kwa plus hajaingia hapa. So my point is, if this nado ina sell, si ndio ina sell V25 for nice. Ina sell. It's selling, you know, kama kuna pesa mzuri anaunda do. It's selling. If she can put much effort, maybe for, let me say 90 days, that is 3 months, she might even not continue the classes in classes up University of Nairobi. That's the truth of the matter. You're getting the point? The point is, now that you have young trading, unataka siku moja your kid or your